friends. I hope you're having a good weekend. So today I'm gonna do some corrective actions for my roots again. So last week I dyed my roots on the top here, not on the back or sides. And you can kind of see here, it's really evident in the back, but it's really orangey at my roots. So the powder lightener that I used and developer that I used was from Sally's Beauty. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna use that one again. For some reason or another, the time previous to that one that I did my roots, it came out perfect. So I'm not exactly sure what happened, but what I did was I did a lot of research. See, the problem is you can't buy really quality beauty supplies unless you really look as far as hair coloring and bleach. But I found some stuff on Amazon that I really wanna give a try. It's for platinum blonde hair, and what they say is you don't get any of the yellowing or orange at the roots if it didn't go deep enough. So this is from Schwarzkopf. I got the BlondMe Bond Enforcing Premium Lightener. This is 9+ levels. It's dust-free powder, so I got this. And I also got this Premium Developer from Schwarzkopf as well. This is a 30 volume oil formula moisture maintaining, and these are like high quality salon products. So I was very surprised that I was able to buy these on Amazon. So I'm looking forward to this. I hope this fixes my problem. Now, a lot of you mentioned from last week that, oh, I really liked it better when you actually had the dark roots underneath and the sides and the back. I went back and, looked at that, and I was thinking that I did kind of like it better when you saw it at some points, but like if you looked at the back of my head, it looked terrible. So I don't know, I've got to figure out my color. I don't know how long I'm gonna do this for. It's quite possible that I'll get sick of the dark on the sides and the back by the time I do my next color. So I don't know, it might be short-lived. We'll see how it goes. That's the beauty of having a pixie cut. You can do whatever you want. You can change it up as much as you want. You could dye your hair pink. There's all sorts of fun things we can do, and I want you to see my failures as well as my successes. And last week, I wouldn't say it was a success. It was somewhat of a failure. So I want to try to fix it today. And I want you guys to see that, hey, if it doesn't work the first time, you can try again. I know actually bleaching your roots is a very tricky thing, and a lot of people actually ruin their hair from it. So if you don't feel comfortable doing this, by all means, go to a salon. This is just what I'm doing to kind of manage not having to go to the salon because of the pandemic. So I'm still being ultra careful and avoiding any possible outings. Both my parents live next door, and they're both have some health issues, and I have some health issues. So we've got to make sure to kind of stay away from the public as much as we can and just live in our little bubble here. So that being said, that's why my mom's been cutting my hair and I've been dyeing my own hair. So I'm gonna get started mixing this stuff. I opened this up, and it is a purple powder, and it comes with a scoop. And what it said is, if you take one of these scoops and mix it with 1.5 scoops of developer, that's a good ratio. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And I'm gonna first put some gloves on and my cape on. Very important to wear gloves so you don't burn yourself. Put my cape on so I don't ruin my shirt. There was one time that I was doing my hair several years ago. Me and my mom used to play with doing highlights and stuff on each other, and I did something and it turned my hair like green. It was not good. So I have definitely had some hair coloring failures. All right, here goes. So I'm gonna put 1 scoop of this in, and then I'm gonna put 1.5 scoops of this in. It's got a really interesting top there, if you can see it. And it's got a line to show where the half is. So I'm gonna fill that up. And I'm gonna do another half. All right, back at it here. So I'm gonna zoom in so that you can see what I'm doing on my head here. And we're gonna try this process again. So I'm not gonna talk much through this, so I'm gonna just go ahead and apply all of the roots, and I'm gonna make sure I get some of the back too. I honestly don't think I'm gonna have to leave this on very long because I'm not going from a dark brown down to a blonde. So I might do 20 to 30 minutes. We'll do a check-in to see how it's coming along. the way, I'm going from the side this time. I think it might work better than going from the back to front. Okay, so I think I've gotten everything. I have to say that was easier application than the one I did last week. I don't know if it was the consistency or if it was because I did it side to side, but this comb, I forgot what you call these combs, but with a really sharp corner like that, really helped me get a lot of these sections. So what I'm gonna do is let this sit for about 30 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and check, see if maybe there's any dark spots, and I'll touch it up with this and wait another maybe 10 minutes. So I will be back after 30 minutes and we'll do a check-in. Okay, it has been 30 minutes. By the way, I have a bag on my head. So one thing I remembered from my salon visits over the past several years is my stylist would always put like a bag over my head, kind of like this, but it had little elastic around here. But anyway, I thought maybe it will develop better if it had some sort of like bag like this to keep it closed. So improvise here. I have this box of, they're called twist tie storage bags. I get them from Walmart. I use them for like when I make bread, but what I did was I just stretched it out a little bit. I'll show you what it looks like. Stretched it out a bit. I just kind of pulled on it, whoops, not rip it, but stretched it out a bit so that it would fit over my head, and that's what I used. Okay, so we're gonna do a check on this to see if I need to leave it on any longer or if it's gonna be okay to rinse out. So let's just see how it's looking. Ooh, it is looking very pale. It's looking pretty good. I kind of think I wanna leave it on maybe 10 more minutes. There's a few just slightly yellow pieces. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it on 10 more minutes, I think. I think we're probably there, but just for safety, so I don't have to do this all over again, I'm gonna leave it on 10 more minutes. We'll put this bag back on and I will be right back. Okay, y'all, I have an update. So about 30 minutes ago, I took this off. It just looked horrible. I left the sides and back dark. It looked absolutely horrible, guys. So change of plans. I just decided to dye the sides and the back. This bleach is amazing. I have never gotten my roots this light before, so hopefully I didn't damage my hair too bad, but that's the beauty about pixie cuts. You get to have your hair cut quite frequently, so that's how I've been able to keep my hair blonde like this. So I'm gonna rinse this out. I'm gonna put a quick toner on it and we'll style it. So I'll be right back. Okay. So I am back. I rinsed my hair out. Honestly, because I had all the bleach up here, the back is slightly yellowish, but I'm kind of okay with that because it's a little bit darker blonde than this. I'll show you the back real quick. So I'm just going to tone it. I just couldn't leave it on any longer because the top had bleach on it already. I'm learning the hard way how to do my hair. Get some gloves back on here. So I mixed up some quick toner. This toner is the one I used last week, and this is the Ion Permanent Color Brilliance, and this is, looks like this. I will list it down below. We'll just start applying this and try to get some of that yellowing out, which is really what toners are for, to cut the yellow. And of course, purple shampoos will cut the yellow quite a bit as well. I'm actually going to leave this on the full time, which is 30 minutes. That was one thing when I did this last time, I didn't leave it on the full time. And that'll just make sure that that color gets deposited. All right, so I'm gonna let this soak, then I'm gonna wash it out, and I will be back and we can style. Hey, I'm back finally, and I'm pretty happy with the results. So I've gotten the toner on, the yellowness has come out. It looks pretty good, I think. I'm gonna show you the back. So I'm just gonna do a quick blow dry. Y'all, I am super impressed with this bleach. It really gave it a platinum look, and I am so happy I found the bleach, so I am going to be using that from now on, and I feel like I've learned a lot of lessons here. I really wanted to show you guys that I could fix my hair, fix the yellowness that I had from the bleaching. I did get the sides bleached in the back, and kind of glad it's back to normal. So I'm gonna do a quick blow dry, and then I might do just a little style. All right, I'm gonna put a few little curls in my hair, and this is the Calista Perfector Pro. I really like this thing. I use this all the time. It's one of my favorite tools. So once this heats up, I'm gonna give it a few minutes. I will put some curls in my hair. I'm probably gonna need to do some deep conditioning on my hair this week just because of how much I've done to my hair over the past few weeks, but that's okay. I mean, I know, like I said earlier, it's a pixie cut, it's short hair, it's gonna continue to be cut, so I'm not terribly worried about that. My hair feels really soft, which is nice. It doesn't feel too dry. So what I'm probably gonna do is do a quick style on this and not wash my hair for about 2 days, possibly 3, just to give it a chance to rest. And then what I'll do is when I wash my hair next, I will put probably a deep conditioning mask on it and leave it on for like 30 minutes. So that's my plan this week for some self-care on my hair. And this is about warm enough. I've been doing this style a lot lately, but basically I just take a big chunk like that and then go to the next one. Take another big chunk. And I don't know, it just takes me a couple minutes to do this every morning, and to me, this is a good everyday style. It looks better on me than just having flat hair. Do one on this side, going the other way. And that's about all I'm gonna do as far as putting curls in, very minimal. So this is a product I've never showed you before. This is Bumble Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Soft Texture Finishing Spray. And I like to use this if I want really touchable hair, just pretty much like it was with no product in it. It's like the very lightest hairspray, basically. And it gives your hair texture. This is one of my favorite things to use on the days that I don't wash my hair because it's just real gentle, real soft, no crispiness, but it feels like it puts a little bit in your hair, so there's a little bit of texture there, but nothing too overwhelming. And I don't put that much on, just a quick spray. All right, let me show you how the sides and the back turned out. So I'll show you the right side here. and the back. Well, thank you so much for coming along this journey with me. I know this has been kind of a weird hair coloring journey, but I'm finally happy with the results, and now I finally feel like I have the right bleach to use on my roots. So if you are platinum blonde and you are doing your own color is not an easy process. Doing your own bleach is not an easy process. So I would say just a word of warning, do it only if you feel comfortable doing it, and be prepared to have to get it fixed or fix it yourself, which I did. I'm one of those people that just will keep trying until like my hair falls out. So I am super glad that you got to see this journey, and I really appreciate all your feedback and comments, and would like to know what you guys think. Did I rescue my hair? What do you guys think about the outcome? All right, well, I will see you guys next week. Thanks again for joining me, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you, and I will see you next week.